All right, welcome in everybody to the BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Optichrome football to get into. We'll get started. Feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we're live and if you're live. Also, let you know where does say for link down in the description. Chris Denson, 1 of 1. John Elway, patch 4/4. Deion Smith, 5 of 10. Demonte Jackson, 4 of 10. Elijah Brown, 1 of 1. Brazell Shepard, 3 of 7. Eric Singleton Jr., 1 of 8. And Lenore Sellers, 2 of 3. Mike Singletary, 1 of 1. Drew Brees, 1 of 1. Oscar Rios, 8 of 10. Mike Rozier, 5 of 7. Le'Veon Moss, 5 of 6. Juju Lewis, 1 of 2. Phil Maffa, 3 of 8. And Omarion Hampton, patch auto, 9 of 10. Box number 3, Landon Holly. And Caleb Cunningham, 1 of 1s. Trammell Jones Jr., 1 of 1. Trek Kahuna, 4 of 7. Tyron Tracy Jr., 1 of 3. Dylan Sampson, 1 of 1. Colston Loveland, 2 of 10. And DJ Lagway, 1 of 1.
He's been exceptional in terms of his accuracy on RPOs, taking advantage of advantage throws, which come with the run game, and he's been very effective throwing the ball down the field, and he's been athletic enough to get away from trouble when he needs to. Let me show you on the tape here. First of all, his first play is what I call an advantage throw. This is a running play run call. You see the numbers on the outside. Two guys over two guys at stop. So he's going to spit the ball out here. And the most important thing about these throws is being accurate, because the guy's got to be able to catch it and run with it. And Joey's done a really good job of doing that so far this year. Here's a play action pass. They get out
Sorry about that. Had a UPS delivery. Rafael Nicolosi. Graham Mertz, 1 of 1s. Braylon Russell, 5 of 6. Caleb Cunningham, 7 of 8. Siobhan Cordero, 1 of 3. DJ Bordeaux, 3 of 10. Brady Cook, 5 of 10. And Cam Skedaboo, 1 of 1. Xavier Restrepo and Brady Schmeigel, 1 of 1s. Jurgen Dickey, 8 of 8. Kamario Taylor, 6 of 8. Curtis Rourke, 5 of 10. Mabry Mettauer, 1 of 7. Will Howard, 5 of 5. And Janelle Holloway, Brian Bosworth, and Billy Sims. Triple auto, 1 of 1. That'll be added to random.org at the end of the break. So stay tuned for that if you have any of those 3 guys. Box of 6. Andrew Marsh. Garrett Nussmeier, 1 of 1s. Austin Simmons, 3 of 5. Beckham Kritza, 1 of 5. Brady Allen, 7 of 8. Brady Quinn, 3 of 3. Gunnar Helm, 1 of 5. And Randy Mouse, 1 of 1. Jack Nickel, 1 of 1. Jem Kelly, 2 of 8. Jalen Henderson, 4 of 5. Andrew Rapleo, 1 of 1. Fernando Mendoza, 7 of 8. Jordan Davison, 4 of 6. Wonderful Champ Mons, 1 of 1. And Kate Klubnik, 2 of 10. Earl Campbell, 1 of 1. Chris Carter, 2 of 4. Gideon Davidson, 1 of 1. Jabari Mack, 4 of 7. Jaden Wilson, 2 of 3. Jalewis Solomon, 6 of 7. Terrell Davis, 1 of 1. And Sam Levitt, 1 of 1. Box number 9. Derek Baker, 1 of 1. Elijah Haven, 1 of 1. Nick Harbor, 6 of 7. Aaron Butler, 4 of 5. Achilles Smith Jr., 1 of 1. Jaden Blue, 5 of 8. CJ Bailey, patch auto, 2 of 2. And Chris Henry Jr., 1 of 5. Rock Taylor, 1 of 1. Sam Levitt, 1 of 1. Marcus Osemi Jack Saint, 4 of 10. Maverick McIver, 2 of 8. Michael Pine, 5 of 10. Big K, 5 of 8. Aaron Anderson, 8 of 10. And dual auto, DJ Lagway and Gunnar Stockton, 5 of 5. Marcus Osemi Jack Saint. And Tetaro McMillan, 1 of 1s. Noah Roberts, 1 of 5. Rowan Wilson, 8 of 10. Ryan Rakowski, 1 of 1. Taylor Algaresma, 8 of 8. Joe Montana, 1 of 1. That was really nice. And Bryce Underwood, 2 of 5. Final box to break, box of 12. Good luck, everybody. After this, we'll do a hit recap and then take care of our randoms. Oscar Dios and Ashton Genty, 1 of 1s. Graham Mertz, 1 of 3. Antoine Hill Jr., 7 of 7. Elijah Haven, 1 of 1. DeMond Williams Jr., 4 of 7. Matthew Golden, 1 of 1. That's a sick patch in there. And Ray Lewis, 1 of 1. Nice. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here on a Saturday morning. All right. For the hits, Xavier Restrepo, Brady Schmiegel, Urian Dickey, Kamario Taylor, Curtis Rourke, maybe Matt Tower, Will Howard, Braden Fowler-Nicolosi, Graham Mertz, Braylon Russell, Caleb Cunningham, Siobhan Cordero, DJ Bordeaux, Brady Cook, Cam Scadaboo, Landon Holly, Caleb Cunningham, Tremble Jones Jr., Trek Tekahuna, Tyron Tracy Jr., Dylan Sampson, Colson Loveland, DJ Lagway, Mike Singletary, Drew Brees, Oscar Dios. Mike Rozier, Le'Veon Moss, Juju Lewis, Phil Maffa, Amarian Hampton, Chris Denson, John Elway, Deion Smith, Damani Jackson, Elijah Brown, Frizzell Shepard, Eric Singleton Jr., and Lenore Sellers. Derek Baker, Elijah Haven, Nick Carver, Aaron Butler, Achilles Smith Jr., Jaden Blue, CJ Bailey, Chris Henry, Earl Campbell, Chris Carter, Gideon Davidson, Jabari Mack, Jaden Wilson, Jalua Solomon, Terrell Davis, Sam Levitt, Jack Nickel, Jim Kelly, Jalen Henderson, Andrew Raplaya, Fernando Mendoza, Jordan Davison, Wonderful Champ Mons, Cade Klubnik, Andrew Marsh, Garrett Nussmeyer, Austin Simmons, Beckham Kritza, Brady Allen, Brady Quinn, Gunnar Helm, and Randy Mouse. Marcus Simi Jack Saint, Tetaro McMillan, Noah Roberts, Roman Wilson, Ryan Rakowski, Taylor Algersma, Joe Montana, Bryce Underwood, Rock Taylor, Sam Levitt, Marcus Simi Jack Saint, Maverick McIver, Michael Payne, Michael Pine, Special K, Aaron Anderson, Oscar Rios, Ashton Jetty, Graham Mertz, Antoine Hill Jr., Elijah Haven, Demond Williams Jr., Matthew Golden, 1 of 1, and Ray Lewis. And headed to random.org. Dual auto for DJ Lagway and Gunnar Stockton, and triple auto for Jamel Holloway, Brian Bosworth, and Billy Sims. Alright, we're going to head to random.org and knock these two out real quick, and then we are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Pop Century in a few minutes. Have that set up and good to go momentarily. Alright, we've got random the door pull up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Got to be 3 or higher to be valid for us. Going to go 10 times on each random. Starting off with DJ Lagway, Gunnar Stockton. That is 9 times. Final roll. DJ Lagway coming out on top. And triple auto for Jamel Holloway, Brian Bosworth, and Billy Sims. That is 9 times. Final roll. Brian Bosworth coming out on top. Alright, that is it for football. Thank you guys again for being here. We are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Pop Century here in a second. Gonna get that started momentarily. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025, the Leaf Metal Pop Century to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and go live. Also, mention no credit message, link down in the description. Start with our press proofs. Quad press proof for Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen, Lou Devin Phillips, and Dermot Mulroney. And Christy Swanson. Charlie Sheen, 1 of 3. Tom Berenger, 3 of 5. Nathan Morris, 2 of 3. And on card inscribed, Guy Gilchrist. 90 of 100. Love that. Every single one is different. Box number 2, Juliette Lewis, Frank Fair. Barbara Eden, 1 of 1. Ari Lehman, 2 of 4. Amy Osbeck, 2 of 5. And Heather Locklear, 1 of 1. William Shatner and Amber Rose. Angelica Houston, 1 of 1. Wesley Uri, 3 of 7. Mike Mylock, 1 of 8. And Brie Larson, 1 of 1. Triple auto on card, John Heater, Efren Ramirez, and John Grice. 130 of 300. Boom. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned with that if you have either of those 3 guys. Press proof triple, Paul Rudd, Michael Douglas, and David Dismalkian. Adriana Barbell. Derek Mears, 1 of 5. Tyson Beckford, 1 of 8. And Thomas Ian Nicholas, 14 of 15. Did you guys run Leaf Optichrome yet? That was like 3 or 4 days ago. You are living in the past, my friend. Pam Grier and Natalie Portman. Juliette Lewis, 1 of 1. Nancy Kovac, 15 of 25. Donald Gibb, 3 of 20. And Bryce Dallas Howard, 1 of 1. Wesley Uri. And quad press proof for Christina Applegate, Katie Seagal, Amanda Bearsey, and Ed O'Neill. Dave East, 6/6. Tom Arnold, 4/4. Oriani, 8/10. And dual auto, Molly Ringwald and John Cryer. 1/1. That will also be going to random.org. That's got a lot of stuff going over there at the end of the break. Independence Day, that's coming up next. So now you're in the right spot. PJ Souls, Tom Berger, Tommy Chong, 1/1. Jamie Kennedy, 4/5. Mystery Redemption for the Mystery Redemption spot. And Alec Baldwin, 2/3 on card. Boom. Box number 8, Laura Flynn Boyle. And printing plate for Al Pacino. Tom O'Connell, 2/3. Pam Grier, 1/1. Laura Flynn Boyle, 5/8. And Paul Rudd, 1/1. Palm Clementine. And a printing plate for Anthony Hopkins. Ralph Carter, 1/1. Leanne Curtis, 1/1. Rosario Dawson, 1/1. And Helena Bonham Carter, 1/1. Great box. Final box of the break, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Sylvester Stallone and Derek Mears. Brian Tochi, 1/1. Summer Rae, 4/5. Chrissy Swanson, 1/5. And Selma Blair, 9/15. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break as always. Go ahead and get a hit recap going here in just a second. Then we'll take care of our randoms. All right. For the hits, Charlie Sheen, Guy Gilchrist, Frank Fair, Barbara Eden, Ari Lehman, Amy Osbeck, Heather Locklear, Amber Rose, Angelica Houston, Brie Larson, Adriana Barbow, Derek Mears, Donald Gibb, Bryce Dallas Howard, Dave East, Mystery Redemption, Alec Baldwin, 2/3, Al Pacino, Anthony Hopkins, Helena Bonham Carter, Derek Mears, and Brian Tochi. Chrissy Swanson, Nathan Morris, Julia Lewis, Mike Mylock, Pam Grier, Natalie Portman, Julia Lewis, Nancy Kovac, Oriani, PJ Souls, Jamie Kennedy, Laura Flynn Boyle, Pam Grier, Laura Flynn Boyle, Paul Rudd, Palm Clementif, Leanne Curtis, and Chrissy Swanson. Tom Berenger, William Shatner, Wesley Urey, Tyson Beckford, Thomas Ian Nicholas, Wesley Urey, Tom Arnold, Tom Berenger, Tommy Chong, Tom O'Connell, Ralph Carter, Rosario Dawson, Sylvester Stallone, Summer Rae, and Selma Blair. And headed to random.org. Triple press proof, Paul Rudd, Michael Douglas, David Dustmalkian. Quad press proof, Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen, Lou Diamond Phillips, Dermot Mulroney, Christina Applegate, Katie Seagal, Amanda Bearsey, and Ed O'Neill. Dual auto from Molly Ringwald and John Cryer. And triple on card, John Heater, Efren Ramirez, and John Grease. 130 out of 300. All right, that is it for Pop. We are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Independence Day Multi-Sport. That'll be coming up in just a few minutes. But first, we're going to head to random.org and knock these 5 out. We'll be back with that in just a second. All right, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Get it through your height about for us. We're going to go 8 times on each random, starting off with the press proofs, Paul Rudd, Michael Douglas, and David Dustmalkian. That's 7 times on a roll. David Dustmalkian coming out on top. Congratulations. Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen, Lou Diamond Phillips, and Dermot Mulroney coming up next. That's 7 times on a roll. Lou Diamond Phillips taking it home. Congratulations. Christina Applegate, Katie Seagal, Amanda Bearsey, and Ed O'Neill. 7 times on a rope. Ed O'Neill taking it home. Congratulations. Dual auto for Molly Ringwald and John Cryer. Final rope. Molly Ringwald taking it home. Congratulations. And finally, triple auto for John Heater, Efren Ramirez, and John Grease. Final rope. Efren Ramirez coming out on top. Congratulations. All right, that is it for Pop. We are on to 2025 Leaf Metal Independence Day Multi-Sport in just a few seconds. Going to get that set up and good to go. We'll be back with that shortly. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B, the dude. We've got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal Independence Day Multisport to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save it as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and we go live. Also, mention no for that safe. Link down in the description. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. Steve Spurrier. 1 of 1. And Sophia Smith. 1 of 1. Kevin Holland. 1 of 1. And Celebrate America. Cam Ward, Ashton Genty, Tetaro McMillan, Omari and Hampton, Matthew Golden, Travion Henderson, Luther Burden, and Tyler Shunk. 1 of 1. Boom. You're obsessed? You should be, G. You really should be. Fran Tarkenton, 2 of 3. And Ja Morant, 4 of 4. Easily the most unhinged set of the year. But they also are pretty cool. Cade Harping, 1 of 1. And Paul Skeens, 1 of 1. Oh, don't worry. We've already got our pre-order in for the Halloween stuff. We've got, like, I think 20 cases of that on the way. So don't you worry. Gavi, 1 of 1. And Ewan McGregor, 1 of 1. Could he get away with playing MLK? Maybe Obi-Wan Kenobi is the MLK of the Star Wars universe. Ever think about that? Mark Price, 4 of 4. And the 4 of July, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Patrick Ewing, and Charles Barkley. 1 of 1. Boom. Yeah, we're excited for it too. I think it looks like a really good set this year. Like the price point on it. I think it'll do solid. Everyone will walk away happy. Zach LaVine, 2 of 2, and Alex Morgan, 1 of 1. Color match with the mustard. Jim Tomey, 1 of 1. And Ace Bailey, 3 of 3. Box number 9. Tyreek Hill, 3 of 3. Cameron Boozer. 2 of 3. And final box of the break. Good luck, everybody. James Tolkien. 1 of 1. And Charles Barkley. 1 of 3 for Chuck. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Spending a little bit of your Saturday morning here with us. Go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick. Then we'll take care of our 2 randoms. For the hits, Fran Tarkenton, Gavi, Ewan McGregor, Alex Morgan, Ace Bailey, Cameron Boozer, Charles Barkley, Kevin Holland, John Morant, Kate Harping, Paul Skeens, Mark Price, Jim Tomey, James Tolkien, Steve Spurrier, Sophia Smith, Zach Levine, and Tyreek Hill. And headed to random.org. The 4 of July, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Patrick Ewing, and Charles Barkley. And Celebrate America, Cam Ward, Ashton Genty, Ted McMillan, Omarion Hampton, Matthew Golden, Travion Henderson, Luther Burden, and Tyler Shunk. 1 of 1. All right, we're going to head over to random.org, get these 2 knocked out real quick, and then we're on to 2025 Panini Boys of Summer Baseball at the top of the hour. Catch you guys back here for that as well. All right, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Going to be 3 or high to be valid for us. Going to go 8 times on each random. Starting off with Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Patrick Ewing, and Charles Barkley. As 7 times, final roll. Magic Johnson coming out on top. And Cam Ward, Ashton Genty, Ted McMillan, Omarion Hampton, Matthew Golden, Travion Henderson, Luther Burden, and Tyler Shunk. Octo Auto. 7 times, final roll. Tyrone McMillan taking it home. Congratulations. All right, that is it for Leaf. We are on to 2025 Panini Boys of Summer Baseball at the top of the hour. Catch you guys back here for that in just a few minutes. Wearing gloves for Leaf. What opposing goofball. I'm so sorry I've let you down, Samuel. I promise I'll do better. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Video we've got one case of 2025. The boys of summer baseball to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know when we go live and if you're live. Also, mention no purchase necessary. Full link down in the description. Oh, Panini, why? Why must you do me this way? Box number 1. Good luck, everybody. Christian Campbell, 35 of 175. Christian Campbell, 98 of 249. Bobby Baseball, 133 of 249. Wyatt Sanford, 80 of 199. Vince Coleman, 26 of 49. George Lombard Jr., 35 of 99. Ethan Salas, 40 of 49. And Charlie Condon, 93 of 99. Box number 2. Spencer Jones, 190 or 109 of 175. Andrew Jones, 194 of 249. Yadi Molina, 137 of 249. Cade Horton, 18 of 25. Bert Campaneris, 18 of 99. Lagging? I think it might be you. Everything looks good on our end. Jackson Churio, 79 of 99. Lou Piniella, 16 of 25. Could also be the app. It doesn't work the best at times. And Don Mattingly, 21 of 49. That's nice. We'll take that. Sebastian Walcott, 127 to 175. PJ Orlando, 31 to 249. Don Mattingly, 202 to 249. Paul Konerko, 12 of 49. Cam Caminiti, 80 of 199. Jet Williams, 31 of 49. Malcolm Moore, 3 of 10. And Thomas Sagesi, Jumbo patch auto red. Okay. Box number 4. James Wood, 27 to 175. No Ursad yet. Jacob Wilson, 117 to 175. Whole lot of Don Mattingly so far, though. Don Mattingly, 95 and 99. Well, there's Darren Erstad, 3.99. Perfect timing. So nice, they did it twice. 61 to 75. Barack Wilkin, 25 to 25. Eight of 15. Jumbo patch booklet. Xavier Isaac. That's nice. And Larry Walker, 119 to 175. Ernie Banks, 62 of 175. Braden Montgomery, 224 of 249. Malcolm Moore, 112 of 249. Raleigh Fingers, 10 of 49. Carson Benj, 59 to 99. Kumar Rocker, 10 to 49. Christian Scott, jumbo patch, 4 of 10. And redemption, Kyle Manzardo, American Glory. Connor Griffin, 66 out of 175. Yogi Berra, 191 to 249. Yadier Molina, 148 to 249. PJ Morlando, 53 and 99. Walker Yanek, 111 to 199. Chase Dollander, 43.99. Braylon Dowdy, 22/99. And Jackson Churio, 41/49. Great patch. Brooks Robinson, 4/175. Lou Brock, 189/249. Luis Angel Acuna, 102/249. Robin Ventura, 64/75. 150/199. Blake Burke. Ethan Holiday, 74/99. Cam Smith, 10/25. Kalen Culpepper, 84/99. Carson Williams, start off box number 8. 115/175. Walker Yanek, 59/175. Kalen Culpepper, 48/99. Alejandro Rosario, 72/75. David Shields, 75/99. Malcolm Moore, 33/99. Jacob Wilson, 13/49. And Deion Sanders, 116/175. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. We'll go ahead and get a hit recap going here in just a second. That was definitely a case of Boys of Summer. One of the cases. All right. For the hits, Yadier Molina, Andrew Jones, Spencer Jones, Ethan Salas, Bobby Baseball, Christian Campbell, Carson Bench, Malcolm Moore, Brady Montgomery, Artie Banks, Larry Walker, Don Mattingly, Jacob Wilson, James Wood, Jet Williams, Don Mattingly, PJ Orlando, Sebastian Walcott, Jackson Churio, Deion Sanders, Kalen Culpepper, Walker Yanek, Carson Williams, Ethan Holiday, Luis Angel Acuna, Lou Brock, Brooks Robinson, Chase Dollander, Yadier Molina, Yogi Berra, Connor Griffin, Jacob Wilson, Malcolm Moore, David Shields, Alejandro Rosario, Kalen Culpepper, Cam Smith, Blake Burke, Robin Ventura, Jackson Churio, Braylon Dowdy, Walker Yanek, PJ Morlando, Kyle Manzardo, Christian Scott, Kumar Rocker, Raleigh Fingers, Brock Wilkin, Darren Erstad, 1 and 2, Thomas Agassi, Malcolm Moore, Cam Caminiti, Paul Canerico, Don Mattingly, Lou Pinella, Bert Campaneris, Cade Horton, Charlie Condon, George Lombard Jr., Vince Coleman, and Wyatt Sanford. And booklet 8 of 15 for Xavier Isaac. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. Hope you have a great rest of your Saturday and weekend. Look forward to having y'all back here sometime soon. And until next time, everybody,